Dodgers, Jays, Mariners. Don't forget about the second game tonight. Yes, the American League is playing. Chance for what? Parlays? Oh, shit. Yeah, we're going live in a couple minutes. I want to see you in the chat. See you there. What up, squad? It's your boy Polly Parlays. We're back. We are back, baby. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I'm trying to build this Twitch stream, so please like, subscribe, comment, drop a chat in the chat. Love to see new people. We're doing a gift card giveaway for my 50th follower. You'll get a free baseball hat. You'll get a $50 gift card to Lids for a Yankee hat or a hat of your choice. We're building the YouTube channel. We are just doing better bets in general. We're taking better lines. We're getting better at this every single day. Hope you are too. Hope you do your research. Please like and subscribe and all that jazz. Let's head over. Oh, I got a free sports betting log on the Discord. So go to the Discord page and you'll get a free sports betting log. Yesterday, the Blue Jays won. Here, let's go to the alpha. Yes. The Blue Jays won, so we got that unit. So normally I'll show my sports betting log, but still getting into the rhythm. So settled, go to DraftKings settled. This was an off-stream bet. You can follow my off-stream bets on Winnable or what is it? What is the Dub Club? My Dub Club. You can get my off-stream bets. Okay, Mookie bets. My hashtag off-stream Mookie bets. But yeah, so we got three. Oh, we're still going over yesterday. Did any of the parlays hit? I don't think so. The Lakers probably lost. Yeah, they lost by a lot. So did the Kings. So none of those parlays hit for us. Oh wait, no, this one did. The Mavs, Clippers, Celtics, Hornets. So we probably broke just about even on the parlays. We did take the Blue Jays yesterday. Here we go. So we are up about a unit since yesterday. If you're with me, you're with me. Okay. On to tonight's action. Brewers, Dodgers, Jays, Mariners, Steelers, Bengals. Who you guys got tonight? That's the question. The questione. So Brewers don't know who they're throwing, and the Dodgers are throwing Glasnow. Let's try the story here. See if we get anything from the story on MLB.com. Dodger Stadium. Probable pitchers. Glasnow throwing a 3.19 career regular season ERA. 10 strikeouts, so we don't get much from there except the 3.19 ERA in 7 games. Dodgers are minus 190 money line. We don't know who's throwing for the Brewers. Now, Jackson Chourio has 2 of Milwaukee's 3 leadoff home runs in playoff history. So you could do a Jackson Chourio home run bet. Tyler Glasnow K'd 8 and gave up only 2 hits over 6 scoreless frames in Game 4 of the NLDS, the Division Series. Okay, so not a whole lot there. We go to the story. No, that is the story. If we go to the preview, what do we got from the preview? Well, it's kind of a big mystery because we don't know who's pitching. So honestly, might want to stay away from this game and maybe even take the Brewers money line in a parlay. We got plus 148 odds, not bad. The Blue Jays are facing the Mariners, and this line is really tight. You got plus 101 to minus 122. The line sitting at 7.5, maybe an over. Let's take a look at ERAs. Max Scherzer, I know, has a pretty high ERA. The story. So this is the American League game, and yes, it is tonight.
5. Max Scherzer has a 5.1 ERA. Luis Castillo has a 3.54 ERA. We don't get to see Max Scherzer's strikeouts from this page. Bullpen, like I said, most of this stuff goes out the window by this time in baseball season, so you can't really rely heavily on statistics like during the regular season, like we do here at Poly Parlays. Max Scherzer will make his first appearance of the postseason and first start since September 24. So he has had some time off. Luis Castillo pitched 6 scoreless innings over 2 appearances. 6 scoreless innings over 2 appearances. I don't hate the over, honestly. Over 5.5, I think, is a pretty safe bet for this Jays-Mariners game. Let's check out that line, shall we? This is going to be a final play, probably. So game lines go to total alternate. 5.5 over, minus 273, kind of high, but I think it's a safe bet. So I'm going to put that with the Brew Crew in a parlay, and then we're also going to throw in the Bengals. I know, the Bengals tonight, before I even look at the NFL pregame video, which we will get to in a couple of seconds. This parlay is plus 984 odds. We will do a fourth of a unit on this parlay. Okay? All right. We also got NBA preseason, but let's do the Thursday night football pregame video. Let's try to find it first. Find it here. Maybe it's here. I don't love NFL.com compared to MLB. It's just a little more hard to navigate. I'm a very peripheral, especially computer. I'm a computer guy. I like my peripherals in the right place. All right. Little slow loading here because we're streaming. But here we go. Looks like an Amazon commercial. Don't click it. It'll send you to Amazon. How come we have no sound? All right, let's go here. Unmute, yes.
The AFC North takes over Thursday Night Football this week. Cincinnati Bengals at home on a 4-game skid, hosting their rival, the Pittsburgh Steelers, winners of 3 straight.
Right now, it's all Steelers in the AFC North.
So we got 2 teams heading in opposite directions for the moment. Steelers just got done dispatching another Ohio team. That statement supposedly lands with 10-year-olds or 12-year-olds, I don't know. Point here is they just took care of the Browns, who do sort of feel like the Bengals right now. Ohio fans, 12-year-olds, I don't know. Point supposedly lands with 10-year-olds. Done dispatching another Ohio moment. Steelers just got done dispatching another Ohio team. That statement supposedly lands with 10-year-olds or 12-year-olds, I don't know. Point here is they just took care of the Browns, who do sort of feel like the Bengals right now. Ohio fans lucky to have college football, I guess. Aaron Rodgers, with his second 115-plus rate game in a row, comes in off a 235-yard, 2 TD, no-pick game, back-to-back games with 7.8 yards per attempt or more, so starting to get more splashy.
Rodgers on the move, directing traffic, throws, touchdown!
Pittsburgh's offense, a respectable 23 points versus a hard-to-move-the-ball against Cleveland defense. 23 and 24 points the last 2 games, 23.8 their season average.
There's a reason that man's a Hall of Famer. He's able to... do some things others
It's
can't.
true.
Bengals
There's
have
a
not
reason
been
he's
hard
a
to
Hall of
score on.
Famer.
27 points allowed to the Packers last week,
Super
30
Bowl
allowed per
ring.
game. Only Dallas and Baltimore have given up more. 29th on third down, 30th in the red zone.
The Bengals
nobody
are
there.
scoring more
Per 7.9
PPG
yards
by
per
a
game
full
at 258
touchdown
per,
than the
7.9
Steelers.
yards per attempt, 28th. Gave up 2 TDs, over 260 yards to Jordan Love in their most recent outing. Rate over 110 yards per attempt.
Caught by a wide open Golden, and he runs out of bounds with what might just be a game-clinching catch.
Only came up with 1 sack of Love. Wasn't Trey Hendrickson either. Rodgers didn't soil his jersey once, with Myles Garrett trying to track him down, only got hit 3 times.
Really nice job in pass pro by the Steelers offensive line.
Bengals corners gave up 55 yards to Romeo Doubs, 86 to Matthew Golden. Pittsburgh's
the
top yards
over.
earner week 6 and all year, DK Metcalf, 95 yards and a TD last week. That's a tutty in 4 straight back-to-back games with 95 yards or more.
He put it in the bucket to DK Metcalf.
Tight end Darnell Washington with 62 yards versus Cleveland, a season high.
Big rumbling Darnell Washington on the first play from scrimmage.
Tumbling.
Steelers got 100
Down
yards from
the
their rush
sideline,
attack. Modest, but a bump being that bumped them up to 84 per game for the year. Jalen Warren, 52 yards on 4.7 a carry.
Ronnie Hickman trying to take on Warren, and Warren wins the battle.
Steelers starting to feel like the Steelers again. Put up 23 or 24 points on offense, shut them down on D. Held the Browns to 9 points. No one has gone for more than 21 points against them on their 3-game win streak.
And as the defense continues to surge, the Pittsburgh Steelers just keep finding ways to win football games.
Steelers secondary now 10th in rating against at 87.9 after holding Dylan Gabriel to a 66 rating. Didn't even pick him off, but no touchdowns. Held him to a paltry 4.3 yards per attempt on 52 pass attempts.
Joey Porter Jr. getting the crowd pumped up after the play.
Joe Flacco only mustered 4.9 yards per attempt versus Green Bay, kind of by design. Didn't want him holding the ball too long with Micah and Rashawn
Joe
Gary
Flacco's
working. He
back
did throw 2
there?
touchdowns, no picks.
Jesus.
Kept them in the game at least.
What a throw by Flacco!
Kept them in the game, didn't lead them to enough points, 18 of them, which was more than their average for the year. Only Tennessee and Cleveland have scored fewer.
Flacco in his Bengal debut with 2 touchdown passes.
Flacco only took 1 sack versus the Packers. May want to keep playing hot potato again, being he gets a Pittsburgh.
What did they say earlier? It's not gonna load.
With 2 touchdown passes.
Flacco only took 1 sack versus the Packers. May want to keep playing hot potato again, being he gets a Pittsburgh pass rush, coming
Maybe
off a Sixer,
I take
so they're
my,
feeling loose. TJ Watt,
Bengals
Alex
back
Highsmith
there.
shared 1. Derek Harmon chugged 1 by himself. Jalen Ramsey slammed down 2 on blitzes.
Shit.
Only 1 team with more bags on the season.
Jalen Ramsey's going to come off the edge and just hunt him down.
Going to see a lot of Jamar Chase in the Bengals
These
promos
highlights
this
are
week.
confusing
Remember,
me.
everyone, the
Half of them
Bengals
are
have Jamar
Browns,
Chase
half of
still.
them are
He did put up
Bengals.
94 yards and a touchdown week 6, 94 plus yards back-to-back
Half
games.
of them are
Wow,
Packers, half
Chase
of
with
them
a
are
touchdown
Steelers. I bet
reception.
they do this
His
shit on
sidekick, T.
purpose.
Higgins, with 62 yards and the losing.
All right,
Deb, usually happy.
let's get some tidbits here.
He runs into a wall. There's nothing there against the steel.
All right, we're looking for
His
receivers.
sidekick, T. Higgins, with 62 yards and the
T.
losing
Higgins.
effort.
Caught by a wide open T. Higgins.
Down low, Cincinnati's Chase Brown hit at 4.7 a carry, only 9 attempts, so just 42 yards.
Nice run by Chase.
Atrocious.
Nothing soft about Pittsburgh's play versus the run. Held the previously hot Quinshawn Judkins to 36 yards on 3 a try.
He runs into a wall. There's nothing there against the steel curtain.
Saw a fan comment in last week's Steelers preview. Sounds like AI,
Steel
another
curtain,
job
love
gone.
that.
Well, yeah, the guy they've been using the last few years was terrible, so had to be done. But it was a keen observation nonetheless.
Trying to do everything we can. There's pros and cons to the creativity sometimes.
Steelers have played the Bengals 111 times. Pittsburgh Deb usually happy with the outcomes. So let's serve up one for Cincinnati Sally. They first started playing in 1970. Bengals got their first ever win against Pittsburgh the second time they ever met.
In Cincinnati, the Steelers' Terry Hanratty and Terry Bradshaw became painfully aware of the
Vintage,
improved Bengal
baby,
defense.
love it.
Bradshaw,
Let's get
a
that
hotshot
vintage
rookie,
on
decided
stream.
he'd send his runners around the defensive line,
Can't get
but the
enough
rugged
of that.
pursuers buried Steeler runners and pressured Bradshaw into mistakes. The offense was quick striking and varied. Bob Trumpy hauled in a bomb from Virgil Carter, and Carter's own elusive
Nice
style brought another
run.
score.
Right after the catch.
But much of the credit had to go to the offensive line, who blasted open huge
just
holes for the burst of number
Dishing
18,
this
Paul
at
Robbins.
us for no reason. Fucking rivalry history bullshit.
The 34-7 victory avenged an earlier loss to Pittsburgh and moved Cincinnati into second place.
So historically, Cincinnati, what is this? What is all this crap they're throwing us? I don't even know. I don't even know what all this stuff is. All right, back to the lines. NFL. Boy, I can't wait for the NBA to start. Let me tell you. I think it's 1 week away. I think next Tuesday the Lakers play the Warriors or something like that. Can't wait. All right, Steelers Bengals. The over under is 44. The spread is 5.5. Oof. Okay, so let's look at the Bengals running back line. Let's do that. So we're gonna go to rushing props. Chase Brown. Can we do an over-under? We can't. 44. Oh, I'm not touching that. That's too low. Don't like that line. Can we bet the under somewhere? Doesn't look like it. 15 yard. You can bet if he gets 15 yards. Let's check out FanDuel. Let's check out FanDuel, shall we? Make sure you line shop. That means you find the best lines between sports books. Very important. So you pay less money. Before we log in, I'm going to go to NFL. NFL. Where's the game? Any wager 30% profit boost on FanDuel. So today is a FanDuel day, let me tell you. I got a FanDuel promotion on my Twitch page. Log into my Twitch. Don't log in. Log into your Twitch. Scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see the promotions for if you're new to any of the sports books. I got Caesars, FanDuel, and DraftKings, all for you. But we're trying to find the lines for the NFL tonight on FanDuel. Games. Here we go. More wages. Rushing props. Chase Brown, 46.5. Oof. I don't know if I want to touch that. It's just too tight. It's too bad we can't move it. I would do under 75. I mean, it's just such an awkward number. He's probably averaging like 40, but like a guy to get 70 yards in a game is like not rare. And you're really good if you're getting a Benjamin 100. So I don't know. Does anyone in the chat have a gander on tonight's Thursday night football action? I don't hate the over based on that video. Let's look at those lines. Alternate total. Move this down to like 37, 35 and a half, over 410. That's garbage. I really don't know. I might want to stay away from it, honestly. Let's go to college football. So I found this website called Winners and Winers. College, we got one game tonight, Tulsa versus East Carolina. Winners and Winers. This is a decent college football sports betting blog. If you go to college football picks, I found it straight on Google. Is this it? Tulsa and East Carolina. They don't have an article. So they had an article yesterday. Oh wait, here it is. Great. They had an article yesterday on to pick the Jacksonville State, and I did. So I was pretty content with their article. Here we go. Tulsa versus East Carolina. Picks prediction. Thursday, October 16th. It's a midweek American Athletic Association clash on Thursday. Tulsa versus East Carolina prediction. Tulsa's 2-4, coming off their bye week. East Carolina is 3-3. Freshman quarterback on the road. They couldn't find the stops in the end for a big win. The Pirates do have one of the best passing attacks in college football. These two teams will meet. Let's throw this into the free AI reader. We'll go with Bill today.
A gentle melancholy weighed on her heart, woven from memories of a time when laughter echoed through these very meadows.
Welcome back to Natural Read.
All right, actually, we're going with some other guy. All right. What do we want to do? This. Okay. Maybe the last paragraph here. Take ECU to cover. Take the under. I don't know about that. I haven't looked at the line yet. Here we go. Let's read this.
Tulsa versus East Carolina picks. Tulsa versus East Carolina spread pick. East Carolina minus 17. The Pirates showed last week that they can contend with one of the top teams in the conference. They almost came away with a big road win. But they are just a little off the pace, and a big win this week could get them closer to bowl eligibility. It's down to their quarterback, Kattenhauser, who has ECU ranked 20th in passing offense. The Pirates can move the ball quickly with a plethora of receiving options. It's what makes their team dangerous and will allow for a big win this week against Tulsa. The Golden Hurricanes are one of the bottom feeders in the league at the moment. They have bounced from quarterback to quarterback and are settling with their freshman signal caller after their bye week. Tulsa was dominated by Memphis in their last game. The offense turned the ball over. They couldn't move the chains on third down, and their defense was hardly able to slow Memphis down. Tulsa ranks 114th in pass defense. ECU is going to dominate in that area of the game, while the Pirates are also the 15th best defensive scoring team. Tulsa relies on the run, and ECU will have an answer for that with their 36th ranked rush defense. ECU is also 3-0 against the spread as a favorite this year. Take ECU to cover. Tulsa versus East Carolina over under pick. Under 54. East Carolina's defense has been very underrated this season. They're allowing an average of 15.5 points per game, and they rank 36th in rush defense. They will stop Tulsa often in this game, and it will become a field position game at some points. East Carolina's offense will thrive for a big win, but they will turn to their rushing attack to bleed the clock in the second half. Expect a low-scoring game thanks to East Carolina's ball control and defense. The under is 5-1 when ECU has played this season. The under is also 3-0 when the total has been set at 54 or lower for ECU games. The under is 3-0 when Tulsa has played on the road. The under is 3-0 when the total has been set at 54 or higher. Take the under on Thursday.
Spread and the under? That's wild. Usually never do something like that. Can we change the lines for this game? Not on DraftKings. Wait, here we go. Game lines. They said under 5 units. That's pretty confident. They're not giving us an alternative line here on DraftKings. Let's head over to FanDuel. College football lines. Can we change the line? It's always what you want to do. Alternate spread. So I'm going to do... I got to switch money in my account. I'm going to do like 7.5 and then Tulsa set minus 7.5 and then the under, they said 54. Under, I don't know, because they could just put up like so many points. They could put up like 50 points, you know. 74.5. That gives us minus 22. I hate it. I hate it. I really do. or the normal lines. I mean, we'll put a straight bet on it. Let me log in. Okay, I can't do FanDuel on my computer. I can only do DraftKings. So, move the spread on East Carolina on, was it East Carolina? What did they say? Who will dominate? Take ECU to, ECU is going to dominate in long balls. So ECU like -7.5. Don't touch NFL today. And then MLB take the over in Jays Mariners. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow with more Poly Parlays action on Twitch. Have a great day. Do your research, and peace out. All right, back to the music. See you guys.